Hey guys, what's up? And today I'm going to show you how to turn your mic from this to this. So as you could tell from my other mic, you could hear maybe some fan or some noises going on in my house, and now you don't hear it. I didn't turn anything off. I didn't, turn my TVs off or whatever. This is all the same thing as earlier. I'm going to be showing you two methods on how to fix this, and one you may have seen on YouTube sometimes, and another method, which is my personal favorite, I don't see many videos on, and let's get into it. So first you're going to want to go into the software called VB Audio Software. I'll put this in the link below. Put this in the description, my bad. And you can download, you see these two downloads. One is for Windows and one is for Mac. If you're on Windows, you would download this. If you're on Mac, you would download this. I'm on Windows, so I would download this one. Okay, once you download it and you extract it, you'll see all these files. You only have to worry about these two. If you have a 64-bit computer, you would choose this one. If you don't, you would choose this one. I have a 64-bit, so I would just choose this one. And you'll see this. You'll see install driver, but I already have it installed, so say remove. I don't want to mess anything up, so I would just keep it at that. Now, once you have that downloaded, and once you restart your computer, you would go here, check your sound settings, and you should have cable output right here. And now we're going to set that up. First, you would go to your mic and aux. If you don't have this for some reason on OBS, you would have to go here and audio input capture and then set that whole thing up. But I have mine here, so we're going to go to here, properties. Make sure you have your microphone selected, and you're going to have to go to advanced audio properties. Don't worry about all this. This is all for my other scenes and stuff. For this, you would choose monitor and output. Click close, and now go to your settings. Takes a minute to open my settings on OBS. Just make sure my mic's working. Okay. Now you just go to audio. This should be the same as whatever your desktop is. That should be the same. You go down here, advanced monitoring device. You should choose cable input VB audio virtual cable. Only thing that should be here. Or that's the only thing that should be selected right here. Save Windows audio ducking. This should be on default, but make sure it looks like this. Click OK. And now, finally, to the filters. So we'll go to here, filters, and then you see all of this here. My noise suppression, limiter, compressor gain, noise gate, and a bunch of these plugins. I will show you how to download those next. Next, you have to go to this website. I'll also put this in the description, and you would choose either 32-bit or 64-bit. Again, I have a 64, so I'll download this one. Now that we're here, you click install. Yes, I agree. Next. Then you would download it. I won't download it because I already have it. And restart your computer again and come back here. Once you're here, again, you go to filters and then click this little plus button. Plus, you pick noise suppression. Choose it, and you have these options. You have speaks, flow, low CPU usage, low quality, and RN noise. Me personally, RN noise works best for me, so you could choose this one. But if you have CPU problems, you're noticing some things, you could choose speaks. Next thing you have is your limiter. You have your limiter, compressor, gain, noise gate, and these. I'll show you what each does to the best of my ability. So basically what the limiter does, it makes it so your mic doesn't get too loud, basically. And these are the settings I use. You can play around with it. I got my negative 11 and 60 milliseconds. What the compressor does, it kind of like lowers the volume of like very, very loud things. So if you were to just like scream into your microphone, I don't know why you would, but if you were to do that, it would kind of like lower it down a little bit. I don't know how to explain it that well. I'm not the smartest in this, but so if you were to scream loud, it would just lower it kind of a little bit. These are my settings I use: ratio, threshold, attack, release, output, gain, and side chain ducking source. I don't know what this does, but I have it on none. So gain, it can make your mic like louder or quieter as you want. I just have it on 0. And noise gate, think of it as like if I were to like click on my keyboard, you could choose when to how to close it. So your voice will obviously talk loud. If you were to study like the little bar thing, I'm not that good at explaining. But if you were to click on your keyboard or you have a fan running in the background, you can see the little bar start to move a little bit where your microphone is. So basically you set a limit to how low it could be. So I would have to talk louder than a keyboard stroke. So I'll set it down there, and then so it kind of cancels out anything that's like that low in volume, so it doesn't just catch it up in the mic. VST plugin, I got wider. This I guess is like the same thing as gain, sort of. I'll show you what it makes my mic sound like. It'll start to sound a little different, and I don't know what it sounds like right now, but I'm gonna just put that back to 10. I like it at 10. MJUCJR. I don't fully remember what this does, but I have my thing at 6. I have it on fast and 0. TDRVOS Slick EQ. This don't quite remember what this does either, but I have mine set to British. There's American. My mic might be sounding different. Soviet, German. I keep it on British with all this, and I'll close that. Auburn sounds Grelian. Oh wow, I don't remember what this does. But these are my settings if you want to try it out. Marvel GEQ. This, don't remember what this does either, but I played around with it. Yeah, my mic might start to sound different. I'm gonna put that back. I don't want to mess with these too much. Oh yeah, so these, you can see where it was, and then I moved them all a little bit. And yeah, so that's it for the first one. Actually, before I end this, if you want to use this microphone, you could go to your sound settings, and then you could choose cable. And when you go into a game or when you want to change your microphone, you can put cable. For some games like Fortnite, I noticed that if you put your microphone output or whatever to cable, it may not work. So you could just put the default or whatever. As long as you have it set up here, it should be fine. And now I'll show you the next method. I know I said there's like 2 methods, but there might be like 4 technically. You can get NVIDIA Broadcast. This could help with your microphone and your camera. The reason I've never used this because I'm pretty sure you need like an RTX graphics card, and mine is I only have a GTX, so I couldn't have used this. And another one you could use is RTX Voice. That's the one I've used, and I've used that for the longest, but the reason I didn't like it was because I've noticed it would make my mic quality down a little bit, and I noticed in some games it would just completely mess up my mic. Like, it would sound so bad you couldn't recognize what I say. Another one that is pretty good is Crisp. But the problem is, I don't know how it is now, but when I use Crisp, yeah, you have to pay for Crisp. So you only get 60 minutes daily, and if you're a gamer, I know some of y'all be playing longer than an hour. And yeah, so that was a problem with Crisp. It works very well though, like much better than RTX Voice in my opinion. But again, it wasn't free. So that'll be it for the video. I hope you guys like and subscribe, and please support me. I just got monetized on YouTube, and I'm trying to post as much as I can. I have a Fortnite video coming up, and a little montage with that too. And yeah, see you guys next time.